So you would have got this video yesterday, but apparently my AC went out for some unknown reason. So when I tried to record, it was extremely hot. Like I was recording and I saw sweat all over my face, and I kept wiping it. It kept coming back because apparently my house temperature was at 89 degrees. I didn't even know a house could get that hot, but 89 degrees is what my temperature was. So instead of recording, I had to get the repairman to come through and figure out what was wrong. And I was so hot that I ended up taking a nap as soon as the repairman left because I guess I was burned out or some shit. So that's why I couldn't record, I couldn't edit. I just went to bed. And fortunately for me today, the air is actually working. I'm back cool. I'm not burning up. I'm not sweating. I'm not drenched. Like it was just water pouring down my face. It would have been very awkward. You guys would have thought I was on some kind of drugs if I uploaded that video with me sweating like that. But now we're here, no intro or anything like that. I'm gonna go straight into the questions. There are plenty of questions. First question, what does the L stand for? The L stands for loss. Over the last week or so in the comments, a lot of people asked that because a lot of people don't know what L is. So an L is a loss. It's if you take a loss. It's like the opposite of winning, right? So if you didn't take a win, you took an L. Or also you could say if someone failed, right? You usually, if someone says you take this L, that means you fucked up in some form of way. That's what take a L is. So L of the day is pretty much someone taking the L for the day, as in they lost. Next question, well, I know you do exposed videos, would you consider yourself a commentary channel like Pyrocynical or K White or something else? That's another thing I want to talk about. I saw a lot of people refer to me as a news channel. Like don't confuse, I'm not a news channel. I'll never do a video where it's like 5 or 6 or 7 topic headlines and I just try to cover them all 30 seconds each and then upload. I'll never do that. That's not my thing. I'm not really big on that. I like to go into one topic in a video and go on it in detail, more so than just covering news. So I would definitely consider myself to be a commentary channel if I had to pick a category that I fit in. I'm not really an exposed channel, even though a L of the day can be an exposed video. Some people compare it to the content cop type content. I would fit more so in that lane of commentary slash exposed channel, I guess. I don't really like that, but I guess I fit into it, so I don't really have a choice on that. That would be where I would be more so than news channel or anything like that. So yeah, commentary and exposed slash opinion channel. And rants. I do a lot of rants. That's where I fit in as a channel. Next one up, how long did it take me to get good at speaking? You don't stir much and you don't say a lot or anything like that. To be honest, you're very well spoken. And I've been hearing that a lot. A lot of this stuff I've been hearing like a shit ton. People say I'm very well spoken. They love that. People say I'm charismatic and they love that. As far as the speaking part, I think the main thing that played into me being able to speak so well is the fact that I grew up in Mississippi, right? Listen to the whole thing. I know what you're thinking, like Mississippi wouldn't teach you. I know Mississippi doesn't teach anybody anything. And growing up in Mississippi, I had a very country accent. I had very country-ish and a lot of mispronounced words whenever I spoke to people. And once I moved to Texas, I realized that people started drawing attention to it. Like, oh, you sound like this, you sound like that. Like I used to pronounce, like, you know how you say ramen noodles? That's normal for you? I used to say ramen noodles, and nobody ever told me that was wrong until I started talking to more people outside of Mississippi. Instead of McDonald's, I used to say McDonald's because that's how we pronounced it in the city that I was from. It was like a normal thing. It was like really country, and that's just how it was. So to fix that, because I got tired of people making fun of me for that, to fix that, I put in like overtime kind of. Every time I spoke, I was thinking, well, am I pronouncing this right? Am I doing this right? Am I saying it right? Am I sounding like I don't fit in? So I think that led to me kind of learning to speak a little bit better. And as far as me being able to speak a lot without saying or having to do like 20 different jump cuts in between every sentence I say, I don't need 20 jump cuts like some people do. I think that's just natural. I don't really know how to explain that. I can just do it. I don't really have a problem with speaking to people that much. But to be fair, it hasn't always been like that. If I go all the way back to my very first video I ever uploaded, which is way back, and it's not available, don't go searching for it. It's not public, it's private. I have a lot of private videos, right? So my first ever upload is private. I'm pretty sure I was like really mumbly, really and really maybe a lot of cuts or something like that to fix terrible speaking, but over time I just kind of grew into it. What is your favorite sport and athlete, and how are you so damn charismatic? My favorite sport that's a tough one because it used to be football without a doubt. My favorite sport was football the whole way through, but slowly over the last 3 or 4 years it's kind of transitioning into basketball. So it's like a toss-up between the two. I think they're almost equal at this point as far as my favorite sport. And then as far as my favorite teams, my favorite team is the Atlanta Falcons. It's been that way since like 2000 2004 or so, somewhere around the Vic era. That's my favorite team. I'll never switch up. I'll never give up. I'll never change that. You can ask me that question in 10, 20, 30, 40 years. It's going to be the Atlanta Falcons. I'm not that bandwagon guy. Now, as far as basketball, my favorite player is LeBron James. And I know just me saying that name is going to get all kinds of comments about Jordan being better or Curry or whatever, how many rings he has. I know what comes with that. But my favorite player of all time is LeBron James. What happened that originally made you want to start a channel? Probably, I want to say there were certain YouTubers way back in the day that inspired me to want to be able to create like they did. One of them was Kane Carter, also known as Hot Damn I Rock. He doesn't upload anymore, but him, Spoken Reasons, and there were plenty of other channels that I was like, man, I love these dudes, right? I grew up watching these dudes. I want to be these dudes. I want to be able to do what they do. But at that time, I didn't really have the personality. I didn't feel like I had that personality to do what they did. And I didn't think I was as funny as they were back then. I didn't know any better. I didn't know myself yet. I started my channel with games. I started my channel doing like gaming schemes and tutorials because I was really, really good at Madden. I was really, really good at 2K. So it's like I started my channel doing that, and slowly but surely realized that my personality was enough to go without having to do that because it was boring to me. Are you planning to stay with just the kind of videos you've been making? Nope. That's a very good question. I actually want to do my storytime videos I used to do that are now private, just like a lot of my old videos. They're private, but I want to do a lot of storytime videos, but I want to get an animator to do it. If I do a storytime, I want it to be like high quality, high effort type story time. I don't want to sit in front of the camera and just tell you the story again. So that's one thing I do want to bring back. As far as other content, I'm sure I'll come up with other stuff to do, more so than just L of the Day videos, right? I'm still going to do every video, like rants, I'm still going to do those. L of the Day, I'm still planning to do those forever. Like both of those two, always going to be on this channel. But then I want to add like other series and other type of videos that I could do and mix in to just keep it fresh, you know what I mean? What's my opinion on Crocs? Also, what's your background and why did you start your channel? I don't have an opinion on Crocs, and as far as why I started my channel, I answered that earlier, and my background is pretty much that unmade bed, some shoe boxes, and a green screen. But no, seriously, as far as my background, I don't know. I actually have no clue. I've never did the Ancestry.com thing or any type of DNA test. I don't know. As far as I know, I'm fully black, but people say you see like European in me. Some people say you see like an Asian kind of thing going on with me. I've heard Indian, and like I said, all I know is I'm black. My father was black, my mother was black. I don't really know of any relative that were of anything else or what they were mixed with, so I can't really answer that question. Do you ever plan on having animation when you present the L of the day? Yes, I've said that in the video before. I wanted animation at the end to kind of like go with it, to just wrap it up, but I don't have an animator. If I had somebody who could animate and do that for me and it fit the way I wanted to fit in without being like iffy, then yeah, I definitely, if I can find somebody who can make the animation for me and I like it to a point where I put in the video, then absolutely I would love to have an L of the Day animation come through at the end that I could kind of like customize, maybe put the person in it somehow and like had the animation go over them or something like that. Then yeah, I would absolutely love to have an L of the Day animation. How does it feel to get this new traffic of new people enjoying your content? Amazing, and I've said that before, absolutely amazing, but also kind of like there's like this pressure as far as uploading goes now. Say a month ago I used to upload a video, and if it didn't go, if that video didn't get views, if the video didn't get a lot of likes, if that video didn't get a lot of comments, I could just pass it off as, well, it's because I'm a small channel, that's why it didn't work. But now if I upload a video and it fails, it's kind of like, oh shit, that's on me. I don't have like a backpack excuse to go to anymore, so now I have to really make sure
been a long time coming, this thing between you and me, I can't let it go. I can't let it go. I think I need to let it go, let it go, let it go. They say I need to let it go.